It's breakfast time. Let's roast some toast.
Roast some toast. That's not what you do with toast.
At least it sounds like a bad idea.
It does sound like a bad idea. Or it doesn't seem like a useful idea.
I mean, how would you roast... Joey, you're the expert cooker person.
Sure.
Why would you cook... Why would you roast toast?
You're the expert cooker.
What you are describing is a crouton.
Stale bread. Okay, did Chrism just say well and then leave?
I
I think so.
Okay. They probably also said something else and like cut off or something, but still.
Chad is also right. We are currently running the toaster under the ocean. All right.
Can't believe
Bye,
you
Chrism.
killed every fish.
Bye, Chrism. Have fun.
Now, Curie Cat and Mutant Mouse blow each other off the screen.
Salt water plus electricity. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's actually not as bad as it seems, because like water isn't like an instant conductor like most people seem to believe.
I too have seen that episode of Mythbusters.
I mean, I've done that episode of learning physics.
We learned some interesting facts watching QI. That's a thing we do.
That's what QI is for, to be honest.
And I told you a fact that you had to Google because you thought I was wrong, and I can't remember what it was.
Good.
I think it was something about voice acting.
Put Mutant Mouse into the cage at the bottom. Put the centerpiece of cheese in with him.
Okay. So the mouse needs to go in the cage, as well as this cheese in the yellow block.
Okay, so the mouse should be in the cage, but what should it be wearing? Joey! You're not talking to me anymore. I guess she's not talking.
What have you done?
I made an Arctic Alive reference, and now she's upset.
Oh.
So mad at you.
Fair.
Like, you know those shitty burgers we had? I feel how those taste.
Nice.
What have I
Now, we
done?
now
I've
have,
done
like-
something wrong again, but it worked.
We now have like a fantastic scale of quality.
Yeah.
'Cause
from
we can
Christmas
use,
Fair
like-
to Five Guys.
Yeah.
A long and boring solution they made.
Yep.
Mine was more exciting. It had multiple
Off the top
explosions.
of the screen and help Mutant Mouse find his way home.
Like all the best solutions to puzzles.
Multiple explosions.
FP, what's your favorite burger place?
I've had a few good ones lately. Steak and Shake was real good.
You've made that up.
No. Steak and Shake is real good. I've been to a place called the Burger Joint before, and it has some really tasty burgers. What else? What else?
Only you can answer that question.
Five Guys is pretty good.
Five Guys is really good. I had fried onions, lettuce, and burger sauce in mine, and they had lots of pickles.
Thank you. They won't believe me that I'm not making it up. Or
Okay.
May
I mean,
won't believe me.
I just think you're colluding now, so.
Steak and Shake is incredible because it has delicious burgers at like extremely low prices.
This stream brought to you by Steak and Shake.
It's so hard to find them. They're not around very much. Ooh, Smash Burger is also really good.
But yeah, I just remember how shocked Serve was that there, like, Five Guys exists in England.
To be fair, it's quite a recent innovation.
Yeah, it's a very recent thing.
Hmm. I think I
But,
should use the spring there.
We did see a Five Guys in Leeds, like, the first time we went to Res, and I was like, hey, isn't that the place? Like, I knew that Five Guys existed because...
Oh, the cannon isn't firing. Sorry.
Also, if you're ever in Leeds, go to Red's True Barbecue.
Yes, correct.
And then if you're still not full of meat, go to Fazenda.
Maybe do those things on separate days.
Perhaps. And then go to Little Tokyo and have lunch with some fish.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, Leeds is real good for food.
So the problem here is that I can't get the mouse to go in to the right place. There's no other pulley that I'm missing.
I thought for a sec that you were going to say the problem here is that neither of my co-commentators are paying attention.
I mean,
It's like, FP, that's never been a problem for you before.
no, it's also not a problem.
Now here's where we got into the difficult puzzles. The problem here is the balloon needs to go up high enough to actually, like, pull the seesaw. But it gets
And you can't
popped.
add redundant rope, I guess.
Well, it keeps getting popped by the laser.
Yeah, chat is right. Me not paying attention isn't exactly new.
Nope.
Sometimes I
No.
wonder why people have me on their LP stuff.
Because it's enjoyable.
It's because when nothing's happening in the game, you can rely on me to talk about, I don't know, South African rodents or something.
I'm not sure I
Name
can
one
place the
South
mirrors
African
to the
rodent.
left. The reason being, the rocket does need to launch. It does say it needs to launch. I only have 2 mirrors. If I put them on this side, I won't be able to launch or to fire the cannon.
A meerkat's a rodent?
I don't think so.
That might have been a stupid question.
Google it.
Maybe the answer is to just take the balloon off of the pulley. Apparently so.
But then it doesn't pull the thing.
Are meerkats rodents? I don't think they're rodents.
Okay.
The pulley was a red herring. Except
What
they
a jerk.
used it. However they did it, it went with the pulley. But whatever. Whatever. I don't care.
No, it's not time for a 20-minute tangent on tardigrades. I've pretty much exhausted all of my knowledge about tardigrades. Like, they're cute, they look like pillows, and they don't ever die.
And you have one.
And I have one! It's called Phazon-chan.
Muskrat's kind of a weasel. Maybe?
Weasels aren't rodents, they're mustelids.
Well, then...
Mustelids?
Well, there's...
Mustelids?
Maybe muskrats are that, too. Mustelidae. Not rodentia.
They're in the same family as ferrets and badgers. Also, red pandas.
Sure.
Red pandas are more closely related to raccoons than giant pandas. See, I know facts about things that aren't tardigrades. I know facts about frog nuggets.
I think we all do by now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they can't jump. They are not jump frogs, they are dig frogs. Yeah, killer whales are... I nearly said Poseidons. I meant, porpoises. Listen, shut up.
No, I must laugh.
I'm alive.
Congratulations.
Light the candle and turn on the lava lamp.
Did you know that all killer whales are Poseidon?
Fact.
Very true fact.
Did you know that orcas are dicks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, they are rude animals. Octopuses as well. Octopuses are jerks.
Yep.
Like, there was one that decided that its food wasn't fresh enough, so it refused to... Not only did it refuse to eat it, but it also, like, just threw it into the filter in its tank in protest.
Fucking rude.
Like, I love octopuses because they're sort of living proof that if an animal is intelligent, it will be a dick because they're intelligent enough to know that that is fun. It's the same with crows. Crows are jerks, but they do it because they think it's fun. Like, crows will just mess with you because they think it's funny.
Before it can get off the
I
screen.
mean, they're not wrong.
Also, crows have a sense of revenge.
Crows are ridiculously intelligent.
They're so smart.
It's actually kind of crazy.
Did you know that crows have accents?
I know they have dialect.
They do. Yes, there was an octopus that left its tank to eat animals out of other tanks.
Oh.
It would just escape its tank at night after all the, like, aquarium people had gone home, like, eat some fish and then go back to its regular tank, and people were wondering why the fish kept disappearing, and I think they installed the camera and they saw the octopus, and they were like, holy shit.
Break the aquarium and put Curie Cat into the cardboard box.
Did you know that octopus are intelligent enough to get bored? Like, that seems like such an obvious thing, like, well, yeah, but, like, that's actually, like, real high intelligence.
Yeah, boredom is a difficult thing.
Huh.
Octopuses also passed the mirror test.
Oh, yeah.
For those who don't know, the mirror test is a test you can do to test animal intelligence. You show the animal a mirror, and if it reacts to its reflection as if it's a completely different animal and doesn't recognize it as itself, then that's sort of a marker of, like, low intelligence. Like, dogs and cats don't pass the mirror test. But if it recognizes that it is a reflection and that it is itself, it will generally, like, play with its own reflection, and octopuses, dolphins, and crows and ravens all pass that test.
Yeah, there's a few things that can pass that.
Finding out animal facts today.
Yeah.
Any other animal facts? Let's see.
I don't know if I have any off the top of my head. May, do you have any jellyfish facts?
Not especially, I don't think.
You know cool things about jellies. It
Well,
doesn't
I
have
know-
to be one that I don't know, because maybe chat doesn't know.
What
I know from experience at this point.
Yeah, what do your jellyfish eat?
Shrimp. Basically.
It's like powdered shrimp and it smells awful.
It smells awful. But I'm thinking of getting some live shrimp for them. Because that will probably be actually cleaner and better for them.
Hmm.
Did you know that moon jellies don't sting?
Or if they do, it's basically nothing.
Yeah, they do have a sting, but like if you are human, you won't feel it. Jellyfish are kind of dumb. They literally don't have a brain or a heart. They just have, like, stomachs.
How do they exist?
Magic. Don't worry about it.
They're basically 99% water. But jellyfish are actually important to, like, the food chain of the sea, because, like, sea turtles and mola molas and various sharks eat them.
Mm-hmm.
They're very good for, like, young predators because they're incredibly easy to catch.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're hunting, like, a box jellyfish, in which case, good luck.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm trying to figure out where to put the clock. I think it's just supposed to, like, come back to the slope and then get bounced up it, but it's taking longer than I thought it would.
Ty, the ones you saw at the aquarium, were they the ones that look like Metroids?
Yes.
They also eat,
I wish I could move this down.
they eat the same kind of thing as moon jellies, so, like,
Mm-hmm.
baby shrimp, like, plankton. There is a specific type of jelly, the spotted jelly, that doesn't actually eat, technically.
No, they just photosynthesize almost. They like have algae on them.
Yeah, they have algae in their bells that, like, creates their energy, which is why if you keep them, you have to keep the tank in direct sunlight for at least 6 hours a day.
Mm-hmm. Which is normally the opposite of what you want to do.
But yeah,
To bounce up.
those jellies actually do not have a sting. Like, legit do not. Because they don't need to, they photosynthesize.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the specific types of jellies that are in the famous Jellyfish Lake, where you could just, like, dive under the water and you can just swim with jelly without wearing a wetsuit.
Yeah.
There's like millions of them down there. That's something that's on the bucket list, isn't it, May?
Pretty much. It sounds like it'd be cool.
Oh yeah, the immortal jellyfish.
Mhm.
So, a fun fact, some species of jellyfish are ageless. Like, they're not immortal, because they can die, they can be killed, and usually are by molar molars.
Jerks.
But when they get past a certain age, like when they reach adulthood, like after they've been there for like a few months, a year, I can't remember.
Number.
But once they've been there for a while, they just decide, nah, and revert back to being an egg. Like,
Weird.
this jellyfish just decides, I'm done being an adult.
Same though.
Well, the difference between lobsters and vampires is that lobsters exist.
I mean, also lobsters like aren't invincible; they're just immortal.
There is a difference between immortal and ageless. Ageless just means it doesn't die from old age. Immortal means it literally can't die.
No, other way around. In ageless and immortal amount to the same thing, kind of. Ageless
Okay.
can be killed by disease and stuff, though.
Yeah, so what category would you put tardigrades under? Because they can't be killed by anything.
They're invincible.
And what about
Indestructible.
tardigrades? They are completely indestructible. Like, if tardigrades were even, like, 10 times bigger than they are now, we'd be fucked.
I mean, we wouldn't, because they wouldn't be able to survive under their own mass at that point.
That's true. Anyway, I will be right back, I have to pee.
Okay,
Good luck.
we're saved.
I can't get this baseball to go up the ramp. Ah,
Have you tried getting good?
thanks. We're gonna skip to the next one.
Get the
I'll come back to the
heart
other.
brewing.
Just so we're not stuck on it forever.